What's up, family? Now I gotta tell y'all, this isn't the video that I ever thought that I would make. But really, God's just been moving in my life and stirring things up. And quite frankly, it's gonna change the entire layout of this channel. So if you've been following me over the past few years, 6 years of full-time entrepreneurship, if you've been following me for any amount of that time, then this may come as a slight bit of a shock for you. But I promise you, this is the most important step that I've ever taken. You see, a lot of my channel and my message, it's been about marketing. It's been about coaching, consulting, and it's been about freeing yourself from the 9-to-5 job and how to create financial independence for yourself with sprinkles of my faith. It's just who I am. I couldn't keep my faith out of it. But right now, I come here with a little bit of a heavy heart because God has just been moving me, and everything I thought was my purpose in life and my mission has been completely shifted. And God's just been speaking to me, and he's been calling me to do other things, and I've just been completely disobedient. And I don't know if any of y'all have ever been there where God's calling you. It's kind of like Jonah in the whale. And he's calling me. He's been telling me to do some other things for a while. And I've sort of just been pushing God off. And I know it's just me being a little transparent right now. Because honestly, y'all, it's kind of hard when God's telling you to go into a certain direction. And when you just been in the full-time mode, in the full-time grind of entrepreneurship and doing your own thing, calling your own shots, it's really hard to stop and try to take, that type of direction. And I preach coaching, I pay for coaching, but it's a little different because at least with coaching, you guys know what you're trying to do, and then you hire a coach to help you do it. And that's kind of how I treated my relationship with God, where it's been like, hey, God, this is what I'm doing. I need you to help me with this. It's a whole nother thing to say, God, I'm not going to come to you and tell you what I'm doing, and I'm going to come to you, and I want you to tell me what I need to do. And it's been a real humbling factor for me. So y'all let me know in the comments if y'all ever experienced anything like this yourselves in your own lives. And if you know what God's calling you to do, drop that in the comments too. I'm just really curious because I'm at a point now where I'm finally answering the call that God has on my life. And I'm trying not to get super emotional, guys, but everything it really shifted. And a lot of my identity shifted because my identity was caught up in the wrong things. And when I started this channel, this isn't what I have in mind, but we're going to shift to more of the faith-based approach. You see, God called me to start a Christian clothing brand and a Christian podcast. And he's been telling me for a while, and I've been following, my own path, doing other businesses as you guys have been following me and watching, me in the sales, marketing, consulting world. And I'm like, Lord, I promise you, I'm going to build these things, and I'm going to take my money that I make here and put it into what you want me to do. And that's the exact opposite of when the Bible says, seek ye first his kingdom, and then all these things will be added unto you. I've been doing the exact opposite. I've been going to all the other things and then trying to seek the kingdom afterwards, or trying to seek all these other things and add that to the kingdom. But that's not what God says. He says, seek ye first the kingdom. So long story short, I'll still have a couple of consulting clients just in my close network, people that I help out. But for right now, we dropped the consulting company. We dropped the sales agency, dropped the marketing agencies, dropped the AI agencies, and all these businesses that we were pursuing before. And now I'm just going all in on this clothing brand and the Christian podcast. So a lot of this channel is going to be dedicated to just documenting my walk with Christ and showing you behind the scenes what it's like to build this business, leaning completely on him. Because I'm a coaching guy. I'm an online entrepreneur where it's like, hey, you sell something, a client pays you $10,000. The whole 10,000 is basically profit minus some marketing and fulfillment costs, right? But you're usually at 80+% profit margins. To then go into building a clothing brand where you have hard costs, you got to buy the materials and pay for printing and shipping or embroidery. You got to pay for all these other fulfillment costs and warehousing, and the profit margin is so much smaller. And I can get one person to buy a t-shirt and make 20-30 bucks before, all the costs come out, as opposed to having one client pay $10,000. It's a little scary. I'm just saying it's scary, because from the coaching consulting world, I know I can get one client and I'm good for a month or two. It covers all the bills. Whereas I got to get a lot of people to buy clothes to get that same $10,000 of profit to come in. So I probably have to do $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month in sales to make the same amount of money that in this other where I can make one sale. So it's really scary. It's really challenging. I'm just really going out on faith and trusting God. And I just appreciate everyone's support in this new journey. So like I said, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys are working on, what you feel your call is. I love to pray for you guys. I'll pray for everybody in the comments. But a lot of this channel is moving towards documenting that journey. And not necessarily, I'll document some behind the scenes for the podcast, but the podcast is going to be on its own channel. It'll be its own separate thing. It's called the Processing the Kingdom Podcast. Make sure you guys go check it out. But the clothing brand is called Full Salvation Apparel. If you're watching this video, then chances are that we've already launched. At the time of this recording is August 28th, 2025. I'm recording this at 10:30 p.m. But it's really a step of faith to really just drop everything, go into this. Tons of battles, business, personal, leading up to this. So also at the time of this recording, I got one bank account with $9 in it. I got another bank account that's negative $260 and another one that's negative $200. So it's really a faith walk. And yes, I do have a little bit of money coming in, but the money that's coming in is less than my monthly expenses. So it's a full-on faith walk. So this is just me being fully transparent with you guys. Just due to other things like credits froze, so like can't use credit. So really all I have to build this business is God, right? So I just want to be full transparent and show you guys this journey. One, so that way if you're struggling and just not knowing what you want to do or how to move when God calls you, hopefully that my journey and my videos kind of shines a light for you to step out on faith and do what God's calling you to do. Because I truly believe right now is the time where God is calling believers to step out and really make a move for the kingdom, right? So hopefully this just shines light, inspires you, but also to be a testimony of victory. Because I'm operating in faith, knowing that at the end of the book it says that we win. And when Jesus died on the cross, that made us win right here on earth. So to do what I can right now on earth to show that type of victory, what Christ really did on the cross, while knowing, hey, after this we win, and I'm going to shine light for other people so that way they can attain the victory that Jesus achieved for them after we leave this earth, right? And that's why the mission behind Full Salvation Apparel really is just faith that you can wear. This is one of the shirts. It's from our first collection, the SDH collection, Saved, Delivered, Healed. Because a lot of people don't realize that salvation, that word sozo in the Greek, it means to be saved, delivered, healed, and made new. Most Christians, when they hear salvation, that just means, they think that means they're saved. But it's no, you're saved, you're delivered, healed. Jesus did all that by the time he went to the cross. So I just want to bring awareness, and I hope there's a couple other believers that's going to step forward in this mission and really just, take the call to go ye. Let's go to make disciples of every nation. Let's go out here. Let's build the kingdom. Let's bring heaven here on earth, And just thy kingdom come, God, your will be done right here on earth as it is in heaven. We're the called, y'all. I don't think you're watching this video, for no reason. So I challenge you to accept the call that God has in your life. Drop a comment if you want me to pray for you. I'm absolutely willing to do that. Me and my whole team will pray for you. My wife will pray for you. And just keep an eye out on what we have. Watch the journey. And maybe you don't want to step out now. You just want to kind of see where it leads me in my journey before you have the confidence to step out. It's totally fine. I'm going to use this as a way to keep me accountable, to keep shining the light. So hopefully, you guys do too. If there's any ideas that you guys have for me that you would like to see behind the scenes of this journey or any questions, drop them below in the comments. I'm happy to answer it. But man, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. If you're not subscribing, please subscribe. And I appreciate any words of encouragement that you guys have for me as well. But I'll see you all in the next video. Oh, it wasn't recording? No, I'm sorry.